Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. As I'm talking, I have a lot to do at the shop today. So I will be tying some gari, some melon for those jobless husband in Europe. If you want, let me advertise my melon first before before I go enter topic of today. Normally, I dey sell melon wey dey never break. Specifically, this melon na for all those married men, baby daddies wey no dey gree work, wey no dey wan do anything with their life apart from to gossip from one place to another, carry rumour around and sleep around. This break melon na for them. I purposely buy am. One bag of that come for Nigeria, plenty. If you wan buy for your husband, come and buy. If you wan buy for anybody wey you know for your state, wey you know say e dey gossip well well, e no dey mind the business, run follow women up and down, and pregnating machine, abeg buy melon for dem make dem break. So at least dem go still get work, dem no go just dey like jobless doing nothing. Okay, so make we talk about this baba ijesha issue. Okay, we don dey follow am up for some time now. Most Nigeria don see wetin happen and everything, and many Nigerians dey demand for video evidence. This one na the first time wey be say I dey hear say person talk about something like that. They come dey demand for video evidence, and the foster mother brought the video evidence out, and people are still doubting. That one show the type of mindset wey we get as people. And many of una need to know by now say most darky men, they can never be held accountable for their bullshit, for their bad behavior. E hard for you to hold them for their bad behavior. They are never accountable for anything they do wrong. Either is the devil, or you are bitter, you just want to accuse them, or you are doing this, or you are, because maybe if he was in relationship with you, you want to hold him accountable for what he did to you, damages or whatever. People will say you are bitter. And imagine this state of mind wey they get for this princess and baba ijesha, and then the girl when this thing happened to. Imagine comments, disgusting comments when we dey get from most Nigerian women. We men, that one tells a lot why most of the men have the guts to dey misbehave, have the guts to dey cause havoc around our community, and making the community so unsafe for all of us wey dey live in it. By now, we will not be waiting that they talk again. Many of our darky men, they boast with RAPE. They boast with them. I know some guys that time, some Benin guys that time may feel. They boast with them. If girls talk to them anyhow, or insult them, or they talk to the girl not green, they go say, if na Ekpoma we dey, if na Benin we dey, we don RAP her. She dey craze. I don't hear her for their mouth. How so many of these guys boast with so many of those type of things all the time. And we see this type of thing come out publicly, and you see women are supporting baba ijesha, and you see women are supporting the nonsense when Yomi fabiyi dey spill out of him mouth. We see women dey write for comments like, many of una never suffer RAP for that Nigeria. Many women don suffer am. Many women don go through it. Many of our brothers, our uncles, our fathers, they don violate our spaces in so many ways. I dey dey surprised say many of our women, when they hear say something happen to man, all of them go just jump come out like, seriously? Una need to go check una psyche. Many of una need to go check una psyche. Why that thing dey always dey trigger una to be fast to defend most men. Okay, una need to go check una psyche. When e be say by now, most of una that are married or single, una don suppose to understand how most of our darky men are so disrespectful to us. Even me that is sitting down here, at times you see how most of these men, they want give you something, they will want touch your, they will want, like somebody, they give me something the other day, instead of her to give me for hand, if they want give me for ear, just he just want to touch me. That for me, that one make me dey very uncomfortable when I know say you are supposed to give me something like this and you are giving me like this because you want to touch my breast. That is so uncomfortable to me. If by now most of una never go through harassment, through RAP from most of our men, you people should be joking by now. How many of una cannot sit down with a man comfortably without them drawing their long hand to try to make you feel uncomfortable? Una sit down for the video. Before the princess left the room, Papa IJESHA, or whatever he call himself, don already dey do the girl like this. They always want, they always think say they get right to that is to touch you, all those stuff. And I can still remember the other day I dey do something. I remember how somebody that came to, like, I don't, man, not just go into details, like you they go like to violate your space, or like to touch you. You will see some ladies wey get bar now, just because of the this thing say they get bar, they serve food for bar. Some men, some of our daki men, they believe say they get the right to touch that woman for her ikebe, for her nyash. They believe say they get right to touch and say, madam, that woman does not belongs to you. That woman not be your wife. That woman not be your girlfriend. She is a business woman. She might be married or not married, but that is not an invitation for you to touch her. Not be invitation. Whether a nyash big go, it come out, it is not invitation for you to touch her. Many of you now defend all these things. That is why these guys, they continue to do what they do. They believe say they are entitled to your nyash. They are entitled to every part of your body. When you see them outside or anywhere, they believe say that they are entitled to it. See Gary, Naija Gary. So they believe say that they are entitled to any part of your body to touch you anytime, any day, which is very wrong. By now, many of you should know how disrespectful these men are. Many of them, they will see you in the streets. You go tell them say you got boyfriend, they not go respectfully leave. They will see they ask you for your number. You go tell them say you get husband, they will not respectfully leave. They will still be asking you for your number. That is where you should be trusting the behavior of the men in your community. They will see you say they go, hey, baby, how many times you don't see Oyibo go see you say they go they call you baby, they call their women, hey baby, big nyash, afana, baby, fine girl. Those things are harassment. Now those things wey be so now they cut off. Now they come, they bring say Baba IJESHA can sit down with that little girl and start to dey dress in hands, they touch the girl, all those things. According to the mother said this thing happened 7 years ago. But the girl was so traumatized and she be no one share with anybody. She can't share with her. Say, see wetin happen. So because say she know say Naija people, if you never bring strong evidence, any black woman when you talk anything about black men, they not fit believe am. They go say she dey lie. They go say she beat her. They go say one thing is wrong with her. Kinikon. That is why she decide to put video camera, put CCTV, make it video the whole scenario. Upon not say she video the whole scenario, you people are not still contented with it, because in our society, it is a man worshipping society. According to Cynthia G, it's a men worshipping society. The black women, they worship the men well. Anything when man do, you can't hold them accountable. And all of you now, they think of better society for yourself when the men are doing so much damages to the society, to the environment, to the children, to these adults, to everything, and nobody is trying to call them out. And if anybody didn't call them out, una will take her as a problem to start bashing the person character, destroying the person character. According to Yabo Ojo, we stand on this issue to talk about this issue. All of them, they talk rubbish about her. Now so she dey sleep with politicians, and so she dey do whatever she want to do. Does that have anything to do with what she's talking about? That is a complete blackmail. If you want to talk about whether Iyabo sleep with whoever she want to sleep with, that is a complete blackmail. Now they remove the issue from the main issue. And most people, when they do this thing, are women. Where una keep una brain? Why are many of you always like this? You want to defend this man, and you don't see this man defending you anywhere. The next minute, if they found you for one hotel, say, you know, see this man go dey write comment put, you went to go and find money now. You are a slave queen. You are this. You deserve it. You deserve what you got. Then, boom, something will happen to them, or they did something. You start defending them. You start defending them. You want CCTV. You want to see how they were inserting the barbed wire. Are you serious? Are you serious? When we know that many of our families are doing this, our friends, many of us are not comfortable having male friends. Many of us can't even sit with some of our uncles alone. The next minute they will stretch their hand. If you want to do experiments, una fit do one in many of these households. Some uncles, some aunties sef, some of them. One of my friend, he say he first experience na him papa wife. One of my best friend, na guy, he say na him papa wife na him start him own this thing. Na papa wife teach am how to. Papa marry plenty wife. Maybe cassava no dey reach that woman hand. Na he say na him papa teach am. Him papa wife teach am how to. He did that kind 10, 11 when papa wife start to teach am how to insert barbed wire. So that kind of society, una will see things like this, you people will still be doubting. Una will still be doubt. And the video came out, you people are still doubting, calling out Iyabo Ojo, calling, just want everybody to keep silent after seeing that video. The little girl that was sitting down in that chair, does she have the right to sit down close to a man? Do you people ever think that that is an invitation because she's sitting very close to a man? That is an invitation for that man to start trying to insert the barbed wire for the cable. That is what many of you think. Many of us Nigerian women, we are really finding it very uncomfortable with this type of tendency and behavior of Baba IJESHA. This type of men like Baba IJESHA, where you cannot sit in peace, where when you have a bar, you cannot serve them drink and pass without them. Those that are sarcastic and nonsense and behavior. You can't have a big nyash in peace. You can't dress in peace. You can't stay in the same parlor with them. We need to call a spade in our society. If we want a better society, Buhari is not going to be around everybody. We are the problem we have in our society, where you are dropping comments to support Baba IJESHA. You are the number one problem of Nigeria. When you begin to doubt the cry of princess, the mother, when you begin to say, Iyabo Ojo, you are a harlot, you are this, you are that, you are the problem of Nigeria. This is not Buhari anymore, because we are talking about collective behavior, collective, something that can affect any one of us. We have seen how many boyfriends have become a monster overnight to many of their girlfriends and their the children. We have seen so many things. So what do you think will make you defend Baba IJESHA? Seeing that type of behavior, seeing that type of video, what will make you to defend him? Like when he sat there, it was like, oh, long time. The girl will still remember, because something that happened to her at when she did very like a baby. No man, she will always remember. So why are you all fusing about that? Why? And Yomi Fabiyi, that man that cannot even talk and the talk makes sense, blabbing, is leading a protest. For who? For what? And if you go to the comments, maybe you might see your husband there defending them. Maybe you might see your boyfriend there defending them. Maybe you might see your uncle there defending Baba Ijesha. Maybe you might see your husband to be there defending Baba Ijesha. Ladies, men, women, be very careful. Especially ladies, be very, very careful, okay? Be very careful. For somebody to be able to defend something that is so fragile, that is so plain sight, it is very, very disheartening. It is very, very disgraceful. It shows the type of society we dey live. It shows the type of life we are going to live. Our children will not be safe in our community. If any woman can come out and defend Baba Ijesha, that okay, Baba Ijesha is a grown man. He can't control himself. He can't even control himself. They have to put him on CCTV camera so that they can prove to you. They have to put him on CCTV camera because all of you want to see the proof of some certain things that is happening. When a black woman cry out, nobody takes their cry seriously. They are strong now. They are supposed to take everything. She's supposed to do this. She's supposed to do that. When are we going to stop all this and protect our women if we truly want a better society? Because if you have women that are protected, women that are respected, women that are okay psychologically, spiritually, you will have a better society, because most of the women in our society, they are the pillar of the society now, because the men are not, most of them are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. Just see them on the comment section. They are all writing nonsense on the comment section. That tells you the tendency they have, the type of mentality they have. That tells you that they are happy this thing won't happen to this girl, that this man did what he did and he came back again to really confirm the type of person he is. And this is another message to ladies. If you are going out with this man or whatever, be very vigilant with your children. Be very vigilant with your girls, okay? Many of them are not responsible. Many of them want to date you to get down to your children. So you have to be very, very vigilant with them, okay? Don't allow anybody that you don't trust to come to your house. Don't bring all these type of men that you can't trust, okay? SEX. Don't bring them to your house if they can't control themselves, because they will do no good, that will do more harm than good to you and to your entire home. So Nigerians that are defending Baba Ijesha and the one that are leading protests, shame on you people, because you don't really know what your priorities are. You don't really know what you are supposed to be doing as a human being. And Yomi, fabiyi, where were you when they were doing the NSA protest? Where were you when things are going bad in our society every day? Have you ever led any protest? But this was your first protest this was your first protest because you want to defend a child disturber. You want to defend him. So you have to lead a protest by saying that the right of Baba Ijesha is being violated, that they should be released, whatsoever. Look, let me tell you something. Over here in Europe, there is a right too that you can be detained for some hours or for some days, okay? But there can be a special order, okay, that can revoke that right. That when the court sees that it is not okay for them to release you, or they don't trust you, that you might disappear, they might even put your bail to no date, to 0 dates. The judiciary have the power to do that. If they might see that maybe you might be a potential threat to your victim, to the victim of the case or whatever, they might still put you under vigilance too. So wow, what protest are you carrying out, Yomi, fabiyi? What protest? Oh my gosh, these are the men that are going to be married to women in our society. These are men that are going to be a father to somebody. These are men that are going to carry legacy around, coming out for the first time of your life to stage a protest for a man that have done something horrible. That is so disgraceful. We should be ashamed. Yomi Fabiyi, you should be ashamed and a disgrace to the manhood, to the entire Nigerian men, and both the ones that are supporting you. We know, say, all this PEDO una get association. Many of you have that tendency, many of you have that taste, many of you have done it, many of you have done such a thing and get away with it because we are in a society where courts, police, we have all of them inside. Many of them don't care, they don't take justice. But when a case come out publicly like this, and many of you demand for evidence, and the mother brought the evidence, so what else do you want? You allow the justice to take its own path, because many of you are the first person that is talking about the police. You make police look stupid in your films, in your Yoruba and Nollywood films. You make them look corrupt. So allow them to do their job. Yomi Fabiyi, allow the police to do its job. Allow the judiciary, the court, to take its course. And many of you that are obstructing people that are not understanding how you can defend such people like this, people have the right, okay, to defend, and people have the right not to agree with you, because what is really wrong is wrong, and everybody know what is right, it's right. But in Nigeria, many of us nowadays, we want to defend what is wrong because we think that it is normal, and then we have to have a stand. So because I cannot defend the girl because I hate women, because I cannot defend this girl because she was sitting down, she was enjoying it, let me stand on the other part. You have to take a stand, okay? You have to take a stand on where you are. Don't be running around because, okay, she was enjoying it, she was touching him back, all those stuff. It's normal. It's normal when somebody do that kind of thing to you at that tender age. It's normal. He has already teach the girl what it is. Okay? He already taught her what it is. So why won't you respond? Is she by responding, does she mean that she's enjoying it? By responding, does it mean that she's entertaining him? No. No, when you talk about physical approach, Baba IJESHA is how many feet taller than that girl? When you talk about strength, is more bigger than that girl. When you talk about maybe you want to do something to her, it's very possible. So she has to cooperate. She has to cooperate. Even if she's not enjoying it, she has to. So what are you talking about? When you come out to talk about, and she was enjoying it, she was the one that was touching him. So, do you think it's normal? Do you just think it's normal? Oh, she was enjoying it. How many of you have enjoyed such a thing? At times, some of these guys, they never catch you now for night outside. You just have to comply. Does it mean you were enjoying it? Does it mean you were just enjoying that thing that happened to you? I was discussing the other day with my sons something like this. They were talking like, if something happened to a woman, people will take it somehow. If something happened to men, people will take it another way. I was like educating him that look, they said they were doing a theater in the school. So whether the man mistakenly touched the girl in the boob. So in the boob. So the girl was complaining that the man touched her in the boob in the theater. So my son was like telling me. So my other son had troop into the conversation. He was talking. So I told him, look, I said, look, like he was saying that, okay, he said that the girl was crying at the end. So, and my other son now said that if it was a boy that type of thing happened to, can the boy go to the police station, like, to report the girl, that look at what happened to me? And I said yes, he can do the same thing. And he said, do you think that they will take him serious? I said, yes, they will take him serious. If somebody is doing something that you are not comfortable with, that you don't want, that you don't consent, you can easily go to the police and report him or whatsoever. It doesn't mean whether you are a female or you are a male. And my son said, okay, uh, I don't like. He was laughing. He said, "How can I just go to the police and tell the police, look, this guy just touched me in my boom boom," and, and we were all laughing. I said, "Yes, you can do that if you are not comfortable and you didn't consent it." And I was saying that, you know why you should report that, whether you are a male or you are a female, because you never consented that touch. And when you feel not comfortable with it, and you say it, it means that you never consented that touch, so you feel very uncomfortable with it, and you want to report that person. You can't do it because you never consented that that physical touching you. So we're just talking a lot. I was trying to educate them, tell them what consent, and when two people agree to do something, how it goes and all those stuff. We're just like talking, trying to educate them. At the end, they understand what we were trying to talk about, and why that lady was pissed off in the theater because of the guy touched her in the boo boo. She was pissed off for that. So we just talk and everything. So there are some people that don't understand. As even up till now in Nigeria, many people think that by wearing a short cloth, you are inviting men to come and touch you. By going into a swimming pool with guys, that is an invitation to touch you. The other day, I was watching a video on Facebook. I saw a video where a lady was inside the swimming pool with some guys, and you see all these monsters. Everybody just gathered the girl. There was like they were started. Everybody was trying to take a piece out of the cake. Like when I went to the comment section, maybe I will put the video. I saw like, wait till you go to inside the swimming pool. Why did you enter inside the swimming pool? And like, seriously? Because she went to the swimming pool, that gives you the ticket to start 10 boys just on her. Like, this is where the mentality really come from. You will go to Alaba market, you will go to some market in Benin, you will see how, because you are wearing short skirts, they think that is an invitation for 10 ants to come and gather one girl. This one will raise. They need to implement laws that protect women. They just need to. Those harassment, street harassment, all those stuff. They have already put it in Europe. Over here now, you cannot see me passing and start coming, unless all those cabrons that can do that. But normally, socially, it's not accepted. Let me pass in peace. Let me pass in peace. Even if I wear short, bomb short, it's not an invitation for you to come and take any piece of cake from them. It is not. So all of you protesting, supporting, ladies and men, many of you are the problem of Nigeria. You are the problem we have in Nigeria. So you better wake up and start standing for the truth. Start standing for the right thing, so that we can have a better community. All of you complain about these women are behaving erratically. These women are not, they don't have shame. Many of them are doing disgusting things. They don't carry themselves with respect and self-worth. Many of them are being disturbed. Many of them have been disturbed by most of the men you never suspect can do anything to women. Most of them have been disturbed by all these babas and the elders in our society. They should be held accountable for their bullshit. You cannot live in a society where the men can't be held accountable for anything they are doing. Either you are called bitter, or you are a hater, or you are jealous, or you are whatever, or you want to bring him down. Allow black men to take accountability for the wrongs that they are doing. Mommies, stop backing them. Let them stand and be held accountable for their wrongdoing, so that we can be able to clean our country, Nigeria, so that we can be able to teach our children the wrong from the right. Okay? So let me leave una. I don't even almost time my Gary finish. I will come back again on live. I love you all. It's a beautiful real Edo girl that is talking. Bye, everyone. Like this video and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Bye.